As you just heard from our chief referee, Doug Shelton, the 5-minute period is underway for the blockhead machine. 5-liter Western Divisional final next to the Wally Johnson. And Brad, I think we got a driver change in the 48, I believe, but Rick Hill will be here in the 48 final. Heading out in a very quick 4:15 until the start. And Brad, we've been fortunate to call some ATVA Gold Cups. This one's setting up like a Gold Cup final in the West. Anytime you're talking up on the southern finish line, it always feels like you and I are in Detroit, Michigan in the middle of July. But we're not. It is September. We're in the Pacific Northwest. We've got the Western Region final of our 5-liter. We've got an extremely competitive field out here. I was wondering if we were going to see any of these boats come down across our finish one more time, because this is the party start. The Peters and Man, Brad, we are 3:15 away, and they are already down at the apex of turn number 2. Winsong Charters, turn number 2. They're trying to get a ticket to get on the charter, but they want to make certain it's lane number 1 here in the Western Divisional final. Yeah, it looks like I know what kind of a view you've got from up there. I know that tree comes into play, but it might very well be that J. Michael Kelly right now is sitting in lane number 1. Jimmy Malden's going to come up around on the outside of everybody, but it looks like potentially, boy, really tough to tell. And I think maybe JMK is sitting in 1 and Bernard is in 2. Boy, don't hold me to that. It's tough looking all the way up here. I'm looking at a bunch of folks here on the dock looking for confirmation. I'm not getting much from anybody. It's tough to see up there. We'll know when they come down, though, but they still got time to kill, because we still have 2 minutes and 24 seconds before our start. That's 2:20, so 1:20 before they can come down and cross our finish line. Look at them up there, and it is. J. Michael Kelly is in lane number 1 right now, and they're going to be close to that exit pin when they go by. Kelly's in 1. Looks like Jeff Bernard is in 2. I won't try and take it any further than that. I know you don't have much of
a chainsaw.
We still have 1.
Not here, but yeah, I got one.
Before these guys can come across the start finish.
When do you want to do it?
We can just get somebody to start up 1 liter about 8 o'clock tonight when all the Rangers are gone.
See what kind of fish come up for
Just uproot it and plant it back again.
Oh, there you go.
Ain't that friggin' tree. It is good to look here.
Rick Hill cut through. He went ahead and just decided to cut through. But boy, Brad, such a short run from turn 2 to the start line. This is time to give. There's still a lot of time to go. They got a full 25 seconds yet. And remember, they cannot shut the motor off. The referees are watching very closely. You were at the drivers' meeting with me this morning when they made the comment that if in the mind of the referee your motor was not running, you will be disqualified. So you've got to keep the motor running, as we are 7 seconds away from the 1 minute mark. 7 seconds. Now the guys start to power up a little bit because they're behind the line. There's 1 mark. There is the 1 minute mark. And now these guys are going to come down. It is definitely J. Michael Kelly in lane number 1. It is Jeff Bernard in lane number 2. I think that's Jimmy Malden in 3. I think that's going to be 4. Malden is 4. I think that's Wally in 3. Well, Brad, remind you here, it's J. Michael Kelly in the 1 lane, Jeff Bernard in 2. It looks like Wally Johnson got the 3 lane. I heard you mention Malden, but I didn't see him here in the warm-up. He's in lane number 4. Malden's in lane number 4. And Brad, we are 20 seconds until the start. Bring them to the line. It's the blockhead machine 5-liter Western Divisional final. This is going to be a beauty. We're 13 seconds away from our start. These boats are going to pan out beautifully as they come down to our start. There's going to be a gorgeous one. We are 6 seconds away. There's your boats. They pan out. The hammer goes down. It's 5-liter Western Division final heat, and we're racing here.
but it is Jeff Bernard flying the 55.
Lap 2 complete. Now Bernard opens it up for Rooster Tail and a half over Wally Johnson in second. But not giving up in third is John Zimmerman. And we got a battle for fourth between J. Michael Kelly and Jimmy Malden for fourth. Halfway through the blockhead machine, Western Divisional finale. Jeff Bernard now making 2 Rooster Tails over Wally Johnson in second, but Brad Johnson's got his hands full with John Zimmerman in third.
That's the race right now. Zimmerman is coming on the outside of Wally Johnson. This is a beauty. Jeff Bernard has opened up water on both of them. He's pretty much got clean water. He can pick his own line. But look at the race coming off there for second place. Zimmerman on the outside. Wally on the inside. Wally didn't get to run really in the first heat at the blow of the water. But also a 1 for second place. Right close. Johnson on the inside.
It's all Bernard in front, and Zimmerman's trying everything he can on the outside here for Johnson to move up into second. 1 1/2 laps to go in the blockhead machine. 5-liter Western Divisional final. Jeff Bernard extends it out to 3 Rooster Tails. Wally Johnson remains in second. Zimmerman's in third, back about 5 boat lengths. Brad in turn number 2. Jeff Bernard trying to keep the Peters and May Chevrolet alive.
It's running beautifully right now. Great race for second place. I'm not sure the best race on the water is for fourth place right now. It's a beauty between Malden and J. Michael Kelly. But right now, our leader and running away with it right now. Jeff Bernard in the 55. I'm going to hold it right here, Jeff. Our race is for second place.
What a great run for second. Bernard comfortably in front as our boats are working their final lap. Jeff Bernard a half a lap away from a Western Divisional title. But as Brad has mentioned, we still have this second place battle. Montana's Johnston has it over Zimmerman here locally. Final turn, final lap, Brad for Jeff Bernard in front, but watch out for second.
Watch out for second place. We'll call Jeff Bernard. Oh, I'll tell you what. Look at Zimmerman coming on the outside for second place. The checkered flag goes up for Jeff Bernard. He'll pick it up. I'm going to go out for second place. Going to be a beauty. But you're hearing the radio. Jeff, you're going to have to tell me who wins it. I think it is right here. I'm not sure. Great run. John Zimmerman really was making up ground up in that upper corner. I don't think he had enough to get Wally, but he gave it everything he had. That, Jeff Haler, is 5-liter boat racing, Feature 10 style. Welcome to the West, my friend.
I tell you what, I love 5 liters, and that was a doozy here. Jeff Bernard wins it in the Peters and May. Second place to Wally Johnson, the agitator. John Zimmerman will get third. And Brad, I lost the 4th place battle. It was between J. Michael Kelly and Jimmy Malden, but boy, that start and that first lap, that was something to see.
Yeah, that was good boat racing. The last time I checked that race, it was Jimmy Malden. But I'll tell you what, J. Michael was right. I'm having somebody nod to me that yes, Malden did get finally 4th place over J. Michael Kelly. But J. Michael, every time they came down here and you were barking, Jeff, I was looking in there and I thought J. Michael maybe was gone, but I couldn't see him. It's because he was tied right alongside Jimmy Malden. Great boat racing in the back of the pack. Great road racing up in the front of the pack.
Boy,